Hi and hello, fellow JRPG enthusiast and viator. If the thumbnail invited you in, you probably have a broader interest into the genre. Cause depending on your age, this will look more or less alien to you. But doesn't it look interesting at the same time? This is 35 years old by now. How different of an experience might be such an old title? Is it even recognizable as JRPG? Dragon Quest I is the much celebrated first iteration of the giant Dragon Quest franchise. A success which spawned countless JRPGs after it, the mother of all Japanese RPGs. The genre I dedicated my whole channel to. What did it do to catch so many people's attention? Wasn't the NES or Famicom a machine with very limited options? Sure it was. The more fascinating this is. In the early age of game development, most ideas I know of evolved around one mechanic, designed to challenge the player with mastering it. Dragon Quest was different. It sent you out into a world to explore. You started as this hero who came into a foreign country summoned by a king to help reclaim an orb of light, a sacred item with the power to drive back the monsters within this world, ultimately allowing humankind to prosper. You meet a king, receive a torch and some gold from him, and that's it. You are free to explore the world around you. But what is there to see? All you see is grass, some trees and mountains. What could be intriguing about that? The water is not even moving. Sure, but it's not so much about what you see than what it creates in your head. Almost all modern titles have lost that aspect. Alefgard becomes alive in your mind. It sprinkles everywhere these hints of a larger whole. The Switch remake does a fantastic job of recreating that feeling. There's this mystery of Loto, a hero of ancient times who once before saved the land. Some NPCs believe that you are his scion, others doubt it. Memories of his descending have already become vague, almost elusive. The king's daughter is gone, and he didn't even mention that to you. He first and foremost serves his country, so the orb has priority over his personal grief. Yet he's not a king who solely relies on you, the potential foretold scion of the great hero Loto. He has sent his people to search for her, far and wide. Every place you visit on your journey is unique. It's amazing how much variety is created with just those few ever-repeating tiles. On your journey to the different cities and dungeons, you will, of course, encounter monsters. They are the very honorable kind, as only one will duel you at a time. They will challenge you after a random amount of steps on a world map or dungeon. Note, walking through forests or even over mountains triggers stronger foes, so the green meadows are the safest way of traveling. Fighting starts very simple. You really just got the option to hit or run. But the more you advance in level, the more spells your hero will learn, and they really are life changers. The first one allows you to heal. That's awesome. As money is collected laborious and you encounter a harsh item limitation, so potions are no long-term solution to push you forward. Battles are quick and plentiful, but I had the most fun with the exploration of the world map. The more you stroll away from the castle, the tougher your enemies get. It became a game of risk and reward. Do you push further in hope of a new town, or back off again? If you died, you were returned to the castle and half your money was taken from you. That's a harsh punishment, especially with those ludicrous prices for new weapons. You don't want this to happen, but you had to push yourself out of your comfort zone to progress in the game. Dragon Quest became to me this intriguing MP-HP management game, where you also always had to take the travel back into your calculation, with every step you made and every MP and HP spent or lost, making it even more stressful whenever you had to run, as the option more often than not failed you, leading into a devastating end. Dragon Quest won't surprise you with a deep story or fleshed out characters. It gives you a world to explore, to get lost in. It's like visiting some bare-bone ruins of an ancient civilization and wondering how life might have been for them. It's this piece of history, the first of its kind, leading into a rapid evolution of its genre. Its simplicity is refreshing, but sure, it's not for everyone. Anyways, let's talk next time about Dragon Quest's unloved successor. Until then, happy gaming and bye!